So we're now on step 15, which is create color swatches for the two logo theme colors. So a swatch is a saved color that you can use over and over without having to remix it every time in the color panel. So first let's get out the layers panel, window, layers, and you'll notice that there's an eye icon here next to the record base layer. So let's put that in outline mode so we can see what's underneath. So to do that, you're going to hold down the command key and press the eye, and it turns into a hollow eye, and that means it's in outline mode. So we can now see what's underneath the tracing template. So now we're going to select Window Swatches in the menu bar. And we're going to select an option called Select All Unused in the Swatches panel menu. So that's right down here. What that means is you're selecting all of the color swatches that are not being used in the current graphic. We're going to get rid of those to unclutter this panel. So we're going to click the Delete button down here, and we're going to confirm that. And that gets rid of all the swatches that are not being used in this project. Select Window Color in the menu bar, and select RGB. Actually, we're already in RGB, but the way you would get to it is over here. Select the RGB option if you don't see RGB. And we're going to mix an RGB color. We're using the RGB color model because this is going to be a web graphic. If it was meant as a print product, we'd use the CMYK color model. Okay, so the values for the RGB color are going to be, first let's select the fill attribute and make sure we're applying this color to the fill. So here's the fill attribute here, here, and here. So we've got the fill attribute superimposed over the stroke attribute. So we're now controlling fill. And we're entering the values. R is 0. And we press return to activate that value. G is 160. Hit return. And B is 198. And hit return. So there we have that color mixed here, showing in the fill attribute. Now we're going to drag that new blue color from the fill attribute in the Tools panel to an empty space in the Swatches panel to save it as a swatch. So we're going to drag it from here into the Swatches panel. And you can see it's highlighted here. It's saved in the Swatches panel. And in the color panel, we're going to mix another number, another color. So we're going to enter the values. R is 251. G is 128. And B is going to be 95. And now you can drag the new orange color from the fill attribute in the color panel into the swatches panel. So you can drag it from any one of these places. We're going to drag it this time from the color panel. So drag this over into the swatches panel. And that's it for this step. Make sure you save it.